Hey guys, I wanted to do a results video on what types of minerals and how many minerals you get from a given range of strip mining. I've had a couple of people comment that they've had a hard time getting minerals when mining down at these particular levels. So what I wanted to do again was do a results video on again how many minerals come out of a given range and what kind of success rate you should possibly expect um, from strip mining activities. Uh, what I've done to my inventory is basically emptied everything out. So the only thing that will be going into my inventory is things that I mine, and this is my standard loadout that what I generally use whenever I do strip mining. Notice I don't have any coal. I don't have any dirt. I don't have any cobblestone. I have nothing but picks and wood. So my sample should be pretty good. And I'm going to be working out of this chest here. And to make sure that I don't taint my sample by making I went ahead and go ahead and made some extra torches. So so there we go. Where I'm going to be working is down at the basically bedrock level. And I went ahead and marked this area off here since I had already sort of started this. I went ahead and marked it off with these 3 torches so that way when I come back here it'll be easy to identify where I started. This particular leg here is incomplete and this one is incomplete. So I'm going to start right here even though this section has already I've already started here a little bit. I don't think this little path here is going to taint my sample too bad. There is a little bit of redstone there, so I'll go ahead and mine that. The rules of this is going to be that if you can see it, I'm going to mine it. And again, in that chest, I'm going to put everything. I'm going to put cobblestone. I'm going to put minerals. I'm going to put everything, coal. The length of this particular thing is going to be my standard three columns and then a row, and 3 columns and then a row. And I'm going to take this out. This will be row 1 right here. And I'm going to take this out. I'm going to start off with 10 rows. And this section here is 50 deep, 50 blocks deep. So it'll be, well, it'll be 50 here, 50, 10 times, so that'll be 500 blocks. So in uncovering 500 blocks, what are the results going to be? So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and spare you the spare you the mining. But anyway, we'll see you on the flip side, and I'll show you the results. I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, I finished that mining experiment that I was working on, but I ran across a couple of instances that I think I need to touch on to help with some people when it comes to the strip mining. This particular example. These 2 pieces that I just knocked out, they were regular cobblestone that looked like this. But this one here and this one here were diamonds. Okay? There were only 2 diamond spawns on this particular one. And the thing I wanted to go over is that when you're working at this level, you should be looking for no less than 4 to 6 spawns of iron, gold, and diamonds. If you see any less than that, then the other 4, if you only see 2, like in this example, are hidden, and you need to go dig for them. But in this particular instance, these 2 diamonds blocks that were here, I think when they were spawned, and the reason I only found 2 is because I think these bedrock pieces ate the spawn, for lack of a better word. So I think that's the only instance, or the only reason why I didn't find more than 2 there. I got a couple of other ones around the corner here. I wanted to give an example on. Okay, this one here. This one here, this was a regular block. It looked just like this. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Sorry, wrong spot. This one here. Okay. Both of these were. I wonder what that one was. Oh, this was something else. I forgot. Anyway, these 2 blocks here were regular blocks like this. Okay, and what I wanted to illustrate here is this one here was also a regular block, but what was behind here was iron. All right, all this dirt back here was iron. Alright? And the reason I'm showing you this is because if there would have been another level below this, I would have seen those iron spawns because I was staggering my rows. If I would not have staggered my rows, this is a good example of a spawn that you would have missed if you would not have staggered your rows. So just wanted to illustrate that a little bit and kind of, I guess, kind of point out the importance of some of these techniques that I'm using and why I have I feel a pretty good success rate with that. This particular, I think this is one here. Yeah, this particular one. What was this? Okay, these were 2 diamond spawns here and here. Alright, so when I knocked those out, that's all I found. And this was regular cobblestone, like this. What I saw here was regular cobblestone like this as well. But since I know working at this level, I should be seeing 4 to 6 diamonds in every spawn, and no less than that, I need to go digging for the other diamonds because they're hidden. Alright, and so what I ended up doing was knocking those 2 blocks out, and lo and behold, there were 2 diamonds here. So this ended up being a 4 spawn. So, but if I wouldn't have known that, or if I wouldn't have had the experience to know to go look for those diamonds, knowing that diamond spawns should be no less than 4 and no more than 8. I don't think I've seen one bigger than 8. I knew to go digging for them, and I found those extra 2. So I just wanted to point those out. Make sure you guys know what to expect. When you don't see what you expect, go digging for it a little bit. Knock out a couple of blocks. Maybe they went diagonally and they're not directly behind, directly below, or to the left or right. You may need to go digging for them a little bit. I got a couple of red stones here I need to knock out before I finish up with the results. But I just wanted to point those pieces out real quick before I show the results. So let me pause this real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, back at the chest. Those are the results. That's what I found. 10 rows of 50. Yeah, 10 rows of 50. So 500 blocks, not counting the legs, what I call the legs. So you're going to add a couple of more spawns there. But basically 10 rows of 50, those are the results. Now, granted, they're going to differ slightly, from 50 to 50. But I think generally, this feels about right. This is what you should expect. The coal might be a little light. I think I might have expected just a little more than that. Maybe not too much, but for the most part, that's where we need to be. The diamonds look good. The redstone. Generally, I don't mind all the redstone, but there was just because such a pain in the rear end to mine. The iron feels good. The gold feels a little light. But other than the gold and the coal, everything else feels good. The cobblestone might not add up. The only thing that I did is every time I found a spawn, I filled it up with cobblestone. So the cobblestone, if you're trying to do the math on it, might look a little light, and that's because I filled the holes back in. So there you go. 10 rows of 50, 500 blocks. Those are your results. So if you're not getting the same, you might want to think about some of the tactics that I talked about earlier. If you got a comment, go ahead and post it, and I'll respond to you, and we'll go from there. Anyway, take care, guys.